Hello.
Hey, I am disoriented. I am still half asleep. Oh my gosh. How are you today, my friend?
I am good. How are you?
Sleepy. I'm gonna sip some out. I'm gonna sip some Mountain Dew. I'll be hyped in probably about 5 minutes.
I so have you tried my new obsession is the Mountain Dew Trolley, the lemon cherry.
We
It's
do not
flavored
have that one.
it's flavored like gummy worms. It's so good.
Oh, yeah, we don't have that one. We still do
Mm.
not even have the 2 liters in my local stores.
Oh, that's
They
why.
only and they didn't have any 1 liters. They have the cans. And so I'm like, what is going on with the 2 liters
Yeah.
of Mountain Dew? And so they were on sale. All the Pepsi stuff was on sale. So I got cherry Pepsi. Hey, Skinny
Nice.
Queen.
Hey, Skinny Queen.
Hi, it's me. I feel like I should make me bigger, but I'm scared to touch my screen because I don't want to end up looking crazy. Oh gosh.
Hello.
Yes, you are the first. It always surprises me when people are like, "Oh, I didn't know you were on." And there are people that watch me all the time. I'm like, Monday and Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
So I'm always like, what do you mean? Like you didn't but then, we got lives to live and it's not all wrapped up in YouTube, remembering who goes live or posts when or where. But
Yeah.
I always still just find that kind of funny. Hey Janet.
Hey, Janet.
Um, I don't know what to do. I'm tired. I was sleeping so good. One of those hard sleeps when your alarm goes off, you're just like, "Ugh," like what's happening? Mm.
Oh,
But if you want to do your intro, Janessa, you can, and then I'll do the troll intro. Um, and then we can let the people
sure.
know what we're doing if they didn't read the title.
Yes. So, hello. I am Janessa J. Champagne, and I am North Dakota's trash queen of glam, geek, and gore. Have my little nameplate on. Yeah, and I'm very excited to be here tonight to play with some Hung Van Gogh. Hello, Lock Maiden. How you doing? I have a couple primers on. So I have the Makeup Revolution, the Strawberry Whip. I'm so sad. I think this is discontinued. I love it. And then this peachy primer. This is from Collection Cosmetics. This is like a British UK brand. And then we have what is this? The Polite Society, More Than a Pretty Face Foundation. And I mixed that with the Urban Decay Face Bond Luminizer. So we have that. We have a Juvia's Place Concealer. We have Makeup Revolution Cream Bronzer. And then I have the Urban Decay Eye Primer Potion in Eden. And I think that's everything on my face. So give us your intro. Hello,
My
Tanya.
intro. Hello and hi, Locke. Thank you for being here. Yes, we appreciate that. Hello, Tanya. As y'all know, and if you don't, my name is Deion, and I call this channel the Crazy Troll Nation of YouTube. The crazy, knowing it's okay to be your authentic self, high dawn, in a world where people
Hey,
will
John.
tell you who and how you should be. The troll part is not caring too much about the beauty community standards. You set the standard for yourself. Try not to feel like you need to use a certain brand, a certain tool, or a certain technique because that's what some random person is telling you in some random video here on YouTube. Use whatever you want to, however you want to. Get your makeup on in a way that you are satisfied with it. And here at the Crazy Troll Nation, sometimes I forget my intro. Here at the Crazy Troll Nation, we believe in self-acceptance and self-love, embracing your natural features, enhancing them if you want to, when you want to, but never feeling like you have to. Love yourself for who you are and for how you look, even when you're not wearing face paint. So that's what we stand for here. 2 things about me. I'm obnoxious. There's an organism, actually, the organism is obnoxious. There's an organism that lives in my throat that randomly hiccups, gurgles, and belches. I try to be aware of it to say, excuse me. Sometimes 1 or 2 will get past me, but so forgive me in advance. And the other thing is I curse sometimes because I curse sometimes. So that's the intro for Crazy Troll Nation. Janessa did her intro. And yes, we are playing with Hung Vango beauty products today.
Yes.
All I have on is skincare right now. I'm still trying to wake up. What I was just drinking was Mountain Dew, so I'll be lit probably in like 5 minutes. Okay, so don't fear, the crazy is coming. Um, we both have the brilliant green and yellow, so we're going to use that, and then we'll probably pair that with other stuff. I am going to use both of his bronzers and both of his blushes. And that's all I know so far. Yes, that's what the green looks like. What
Yes.
did Dawn do? Oh, Dawn pops in as a time. She's no one. Yeah. Oh,
And I think
wow.
I'm gonna pair mine with the red and pink for tonight's look.
I don't know what I'm gonna pair mine with. I'm gonna make a conscious effort, Janessa, not to talk so much this time because I felt bad because our last live, I was just like, I was talking so much and I felt bad. So I'm gonna try to
Hey, Nina.
contain my excitement as much as the Mountain Dew will let me once it kicks in, so that you can talk more. Um, yeah, because I was really just like,
No, it's all right because when you're live, usually there's nobody else there. So then you just kind of get into the groove and you're like going, and it's
yeah, but
easy to
you're here
forget.
with me now too, so I want to be aware of that because I do appreciate you being here. Tomorrow, replay crew, we're going to be on Janessa's channel
Yeah.
playing again in our Hung Vango beauty products. So make sure you subscribe to her. I did do a short for those who usually just watch my shorts. Yeah, make sure you subscribe to her channel. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow night, we're going to be on her channel. So make sure you handle your business and subscribe to my friend. And so you can catch us over there tomorrow. And I'm excited. I'm a little anxious, Janessa, um, about what if something happens and I can't get in.
Well,
I'm
I'm
a little
worried because
anxious
usually
about
that
it.
is always shenanigans. So I'm worried that it's gonna like not work. But I
Yeah.
scheduled it. It seems to be set up. So
Yes. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting here like I don't know what to do. I feel like I'm forgetting something. I don't know. I'm still out of it, y'all.
hello, Haywood. I'm going
Hey,
right into this
Haywood,
one.
how you doing? Hey, Nina.
Hey, Nina.
Where's Haywood? Oh, I was going to say I should have turned my volume up a little bit louder because you're coming in low, and I don't want to mess with the phone because where the bracket is for the phone, the volume buttons are under one of the brackets, and so if I move stuff, I don't know what's going to happen.
Hey, Alexandria. And I don't. So where I've got my phone sitting, I
Oh,
don't
there's
know.
Haywood.
I
Hey.
hope it's not covering the microphone.
Notifications on. Yes, Tanya. We're going to be on Janessa's channel tomorrow. I'm excited and I'm anxious about that. But let me start my face. I always feel behind because Janessa comes on halfway ready. Excuse me. Ooh, a hiccup in the belt. Go, girl. Or how do you say it, Janessa? Pretty girl.
Pretty girl.
I always think that is so funny. This is my eye cream. Yo, I am so out of it. I worked a short shift down at the Playhouse last night for skill shares. Skill shares are when they do a class, or if you already know, excuse me, how to do whatever it is, you can just, do your own thing with your person or in yourself. And so I work excuse me, as manager for the Nexus skill share. And Nexus is a rope class. And so some people come, they do one-on-ones. People may come with their partner and just practice their ties. And so it's a short shift. It's 3 hours, hour drive round trip. Um, but more and more, like whether I work a long shift or a short shift, like I am just wiped out for like the whole next day. And I'm kind of concerned because I used to be able to do the short shift and be home and the next day be fine. But like today, I'm just like,
Yeah.
so
Well,
something is
that's when your
definitely,
schedule gets messed up like that. It's tough to get back into the rhythm.
yeah. And not only that, I do believe a lot of it is my disability. Anytime I'm more active than usual, my pain flares up. My body is more exhausted because it's not resting because my pain is flared up. And then, trying to get up later in the day to do stuff, my body's like, girl, go lay the hell down. But I can't always just go lay down. But yeah, so I thought I would be okay today, but I'm exhausted. I mean, I feel okay physically. I'm just really exhausted. And even though it's exhausting working, my sleep schedule is what it is because I'm nocturnal. So I didn't even go to sleep until like almost 11 a.m. this morning, believe it or not. And so that's always kind of crazy to me too, how I can be exhausted and still my brain is like, nope, we're going
Yeah.
to stay awake till our usual time. I'm just like, damn it. But welcome to my life, Alexandria. Dawn says
Hello.
she made sure not to do anything after work, so you won't miss the live tomorrow. How is it going at the new place you're at with the new dog that you're sitting for or with, or however? I don't know what I'm saying. How is that job going?
All right. So we've laid down some pink and a little bit of this kind of berry red. I didn't think about this, that like pink and green are opposites on the color wheel. So I have to be really careful with the blending because if they get too mixed together, it'll just turn brown.
No, we like brown and messy over here. Us
Yeah.
trolls like messy. I know hooker clowns may not, so I'm glad it's going good, Dawn. Oh, so I am on the docket for both events. In October, and there's another event that I did see the dude, and I'm like, dude, like I text you and you didn't message back, and I had text his partner about other stuff, and they said they would mention it to you, and he was saying like how busy he was, and that if he doesn't reply back in the day, to text him again. So he told me text him again this morning, and I did, and I did not hear back. So I'm just like, dude,
Hmm.
but I get it when you're busy, and he does work another job plus this job, so and that one is the zombie theme one, and so I do definitely wanna do that.
Oh, yeah.
And the other 2, one is what is it called? Well, both of them are Halloween based, and so it's gonna be a lot of fun. So I'm gonna be doing quite a bit of troll play, just doing different types of looks. I got a red mark right here. I think something bit me, like, right here is a red mark, like a bump. Every time I go to the playhouse, I forgot to do my brows. I get chewed up by something, like, I don't know what it is in there. I gotta do my brows. And so I'll message him again, probably tomorrow. But I am excited about those. I'm not excited about knowing how my body's going to feel because the first person's face I did at the last event, my lower back and my right back thigh started cramping. And I'm like, damn, this is my first client. I've only been doing the face like 10 minutes so
Mm.
far. And already my body was just acting up. So that part I don't look forward to. But if I'm able to work the cramps out, I do always enjoy working, even when my body is giving me hell. But so it's definitely a trade. Like, do
And
I
is
want to
there
work?
another spot when you're working there? Is there another spot where you can sit besides? Because if you've got like those director chairs, I find those to be really hard on my back if I have to sit in one of those for a
I
long
actually
time.
I actually stand up when I do their face. They're sitting in that chair that I purchased from Temu. That is a really nice chair, and I am
Yeah.
proud of that chair. And so I'm standing, but it's my posture. Um, because when they're
Hey,
sitting, their
KK.
knees are forward. Hey, Kay. And so I'm leaning forward. Or if I'm looking at their face and then I work on the other side, I kind of twist like this and I'm just kind of like looking. And if I
Yeah.
stay like this too long, or if unintentionally I'm like leaning to the side and have like one hip out, then that'll kind of flare up. And so it's just being more aware of like how I'm standing to do what I'm doing.
And then, but where do you
Uh,
go in between clients? Like, do you sit in the director chair or do you sit?
This time I
You,
rotated because last time I sat in the director's chair and I let my feet hang, even though it has a foot bar. And that's when I stood up, like my thighs didn't want to work. So I was kind of
mm.
walking like this. And so this time I was sitting in the chair and put my feet on the foot bar. And then after like 10 minutes, I would switch to like a regular chair so that my feet are flat on the floor, which evened
Good.
out
Yeah.
that. And so I was very conscious this time to, shift my positions, and I took quite a few breaks. I would use the second sheet I purchased to put over my table because people be coming up. I'm like, I don't want anybody stealing my shit. And so, I'll go walk around in the lobby, or I'll just walk around just to try to keep my muscles and joints kind of stretched out. But so it is a learning process on how best to take care of me while I'm taking care of other people. So skinny queen, oh my God, y'all, my turrets were so bad today. Turrets. I'm not sure what that is. Are you saying Tourette's? That you wanted toward the historical part, and the guide asked me if we had questions. Oh, and you ticked and shouted, "Shut up, your ball." Oh, okay. The only reason I'm really aware of Tourette's is Samuel J. Conroe or Comroe. He's a comedian. He was on America's Got Talent back in the day, and he has Tourette's. He was diagnosed when he was 4, and he talks about it quite often in his comedy sense or whatever you call it. He is a comedian. He goes all around the world. Um, but yeah, he's here on YouTube too, and he does a cooking show with his kids. It used to be Cooking with Zaina, which is his daughter, and now they have a son, that's a few years old or 5 or something. So now he does it with both his kids. But he's a really cool guy. Well, he seems like. And I did meet him in person. He did a show in Philly, and a friend of mine was like, "Hey, you want to come to this comedy show? I have an extra ticket." And I had never heard of him. I'm like, "Who is this dude?" And I went, and I'm like, "Oh my God, like he is so funny."
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
we're
look at
doing
that.
kind of a watermelon floral. We're gonna see how it turns out, but I want it to be kind of pinky green, vintage floral sort of situation.
And I still have not even finished my foundation. Oh my gosh. Okay, tomorrow night we're going to be on Janessa's channel playing again with our Hung Vango. Here's something that's really weird to me. Excuse me. I find that I have to hesitate before I say Hung Vango Beauty because my mouth wants to say Makeup by Mario, and I don't know why. Because I don't even wear his stuff. So I'm like, I don't
Yeah.
know. And that's just weird to me. I don't know why my brain wants to say that guy. Maybe it's subconsciously knowing that Hung Vango is really not my man.
Yeah.
So my brain is thinking of some other dude. Oh man. I was in Lori's live yesterday, and she started watching Hung Vango, and she said, I'll be sitting watching like this. I'm like, he is amazing. He is amazing. But she wasn't really aware of him before. And I know I do talk about him quite a bit, but yeah, he's awesome, dude. Oh, thank you, Kay. Yeah, she was
Oh, I
saying
love
she
it.
started watching him, and she said, she was saying how she watched a few videos, and she said, honestly, y'all, I watched more than a few. She said, I was just sitting there like just playing his videos. He is very addictive to me anyway. And quite a few people that I hear say like they're just now aware of him. Or if they hear me talk about him and they watch him, they say that, yeah, I see why you're in love with this man. Well, they don't say that, but they say they see why, I speak so highly of him because of his skill and his talent and how he explains things and his process and all of that. I'm like, yeah, see, trolls make sense sometimes. Yeah, he is.
Yeah,
And when
I was
people still
never
be
really
like, they
aware
don't,
of him.
hmm,
I was never really aware of him until this launch, until people started talking about this launch, and you were telling me about him, and
yeah, he's amazing. And I
yeah,
know we don't watch. I mean, people I watch. And I mean, meaning I really sit and watch, or they're playing in the back and I'm listening. But when some people be like, "Oh, I never heard of him," I start thinking of all the times I talk. Not all the times, but I start thinking about how often I used to talk about this dude and posting him his videos or my community tab. I'm like, "What do you mean you never heard of him?" Like I post about him, I talk about him, but I know we don't catch everything that everybody does. Just because he's a love of my life, doesn't
yeah,
mean that he's everybody's love. So Clients could be like, "What do you mean you never heard of him? What?" Yeah, something bit me right here.
Hello, Sylvia.
Sylvia, I do remember you. How have you been? It's been a while, unless you've been just stalking. Did I attend the meeting? Which meeting? Okay. Tanya, see, that's what I'm saying. I know I've talked about him quite a bit and posted his videos on my tab. And so, when you're saying you didn't hear about him until his launch, I'm just like, how is that? How is that? So, really, what you're saying is you've been skipping some of my videos. I'm just messing with you, Tanya. I'm messing with you. I'm doing okay. I'm finally waking up. The caffeine is kicking in. Hello, Eric. Hmm. The partner meeting. Are you talking about the YouTube community program thing that they got going on? Is that what you're talking about? Well, so I missed it because I was asleep. If that's what you're talking about. Yeah, and a lot of them I do miss. Sometimes they're like 10 in the morning. I'm like, oh hell. Because even if I'm up, I'm brain dead because that's when I'm trying to really go to sleep if I'm still awake. But or you might not have associated him with the launch. That's right, Tanya. Clean up your statement.
Yeah, there's so many times where if somebody posts about somebody else, if I don't watch that person, like it'll go in, but it doesn't always stay. Sometimes it just falls right out the
Yeah.
other side.
And also I talk so friggin' much. So it's just like, okay, what is she talking about now? She's just babbling again. I get it. I get it. I know I talk a lot. Yeah, that caffeine kicked in quick. Um, my brows. Nina, Nina. Okay, Kate. Yeah, I missed it. I missed it. I was sleeping. And I wake up every 90 minutes and then I'll just go right back to sleep. Excuse me. Deion called dibs. Yes, I did. That's my dude. He just don't know it yet. Tanya says you're giving her watermelon vibes.
Yes.
So you need one of your speckled pens to put dots on the green. Then it'll look more watermelon.
Yeah.
Thank you, Janet. I don't know what happened, but thank you. I did see that person's comment. And I was just like, and it wasn't anything bad, but I don't know what else they put because I just kept going. 16-year-old was telling me about his plans after he graduates high school. Hopefully he can get a job. Playhouse, the bugs want to play too, so they lock. Every time I go, I come back with bites somewhere. I've learned not to wear like 3/4 length capris. I've learned not to wear shorts, and especially if I'm working at the front desk because my legs are under the desk. I don't know what lives under there, but this one time I wore shorts. When I got home, I had like bites all over my legs. I'm like, what the fuck is this? So I know not to wear, certain clothing, especially if I'm going to be sitting at the desk.
Hello, Hakuna.
Took the dog for a long walk before the live, so he isn't staring you down since the door. I appreciate it, Dawn. Like you are like strategically planning out your pet sitting gig to coincide with you being here at the lives. I really appreciate that. Oh gosh, so let me go back down to the bottom. Hi,
Because the
Hakuna
dog will
Matata.
not care that we
Hakuna
have beautiful
Matata. What was
faces.
that from the Lion King, right?
Yeah.
Oh, Tanya says she thinks you're a secret, aka because of the colors. Can't wait to see how your makeup turns out. Love the green. That's Hakuna.
Hello.
All right, let me do my brows. I need to get started here because I'm just. I still, even though the caffeine did kick in, I still feel like I'm in slow motion, if that makes any sense at all. All right, let me move the mirror closer.
Hello, Pierre.
Pierre, how are you? Pierre is now a regular. You seeing your name, seeing you pop up quite a bit, which I appreciate. What am I
Love
doing?
it.
Thank you, Janet. Oh, that was you, Janessa. I don't know what
Oh,
happened. I
yeah.
think this is
Somebody popped on and they were trouble. We had a bad troll, so we just got rid
Oh,
of
a not
them.
so good troll.
Yep.
Oh man, fuckers. It's weird. I feel the caffeine kicking in, but I still feel like I'm in slow motion. I'm feeling feeling strange right now. Damn it, I am strange. Why should I not feel strange? But thank you for the hearts. Oh, oh my gosh, I was so tired. I was laughing at myself, Janessa, when we were texting earlier and back and forth on Instagram. I'm like, I am still sleeping, and I'm just like doing stuff. It is an actual Thursday, Nina. It is a Thursday. Thank you
It
for
is
the
definitely
heart.
Thursday.
Oh gosh. It is a Thursday. Yeah, so I'm gonna keep messaging him. And then he has said, because he actually came into the space last night, and I'm like, oh, okay, good. Now I can tell you that you haven't been replying to my text messages. But he said I can go ahead and post. And I said, yeah, but it's different when I'm on the promotional event flyer, because if I just post in the group, it's whoever sees it. But if it's the event promotional flyer, whoever's coming definitely sees that.
Yeah.
And so I was like, it's different when I'm on the flyer, because people who are coming will definitely see it, and not just me posting and just random people see it. And that's when he was like, text them today. You sent 100. I didn't see anything pop up, but then I wasn't looking, so I don't know. Thank you for the hearts. You already feel like you're gonna get some good makeup ideas from this chat. All from Janessa, because I didn't even get to my actual eyeshadow palette yet. Thank you for the hearts.
I have to
Why
get
is
a
she
jump on it because I have to draw actual eyebrows on.
You say that all the time. I mean, I appreciate you trying to make me feel better. Tanya says, "Why is he slacking on hosting you?" Because he's been busy. He's been busy. Like, he works more than one job, and so I do get it. And I did tell him, I said, "You know what? You have a point." When he said if he don't reply in a day, text him again. I said, "You have a point," because he always did used to reply to me, like, in a day. Thank you, Janet. Already looks so good, Miss Dion, and love the watermelon Christmas vibes for you, Janessa.
Yeah.
But I do get it. And I'm like, you know what? I said, that is true. You used to always reply in a day. Um, and I think when I think about it, I think I was um I don't want to say in my feelings, but I was just thinking, I don't know what, I think it has something to do with with the other event when they said they were going to post me and they didn't. And so I think I was still just kind of feeling that, like, okay, you say you're going to do something and you don't. And I do think they forgot, because they've already posted me for both events next month. So I do think they just forgot. And so I need to remember, this is a learning lesson for me. I need to remember, just because something is really important to me doesn't mean it's that important to someone else. They have their own priorities in life. And so I need to, and also I need to keep in touch more. Like, if they say they're going to post, just follow up. And so that's a learning lesson for me. Yeah, be hyper vigilant. Yeah. And so
Oh.
there's a lot of learning lessons, y'all, doing this makeup thing, like, for real.
And I just also realized, what's coming out soonish? We're doing a little bit of a Wicked look. We've got a little Glinda and Elphaba.
That is what that looks like.
Oh,
That looks nice.
love it.
Alexandra says she gets situation sensitive in gets sensitive in situations like that. Yeah,
Yeah.
especially when you feel like you're not appreciated. And I do get, and the thing is, well, one of the things is that once I work at someone's event for a couple times, it's like they will remember me for the next time. And so it's networking, just showing up, being pleasant, and all the event hosts I work with are really nice. When I see them there, whoever I was messaging, I'll say, "Oh, are you so and so?" And they're like, "No, can I help you?" I'm like, "I just want to say thank you for letting me work your event." And they're like, "Oh my gosh, thank you for being here to work here." Like, they're just as excited as I am, like, once that moment has come. But prior to that, it's like no faces to names, except if we have our face on our FET page. And so, but being in person, once you put a face to a name in person, it does seem to help future things move along a little bit quicker. And so that's why, if I see an event that looks like something that I would like to do, I will message the host and be like, "Hey, Can I work, to do makeup at your event? I have information on my Fet page, I have pictures and blah, blah, blah. And I'll be like, yeah, sure. Only one person was like, well, this event is a rope event. So I don't think that would be a good fit for you as far as having clients. But I have not had anyone tell me no. And so for me, I just need to follow up more. Oh, Sylvia's leaving.
Bye, Sylvia.
But then you don't feel like you're hounding them either. Yeah, and that's the thing I don't wanna thank you, Janet. Because that's how I felt before, like, where's the line in following up and being a nuisance? Because if I'm a nuisance, they're not gonna want me there. But then, so my mind goes through all sorts of things.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's exactly. Okay, Sylvia, thank you for being here. Appreciate that.
Yeah, I have a weird thing where I just always assume that I'm a bother, and so
Mm,
I hate to, like, ask again and be like, "Hey, did you forget about this?" Because I assume
yeah.
they'll be mad, but
Hey, Sunsaray. Watching while you shower the
welcome, Tourette.
kiddos. Appreciate you pulling double duty. You gotta take care of the kids. Yeah, Janessa, and what's ironic, even though Janessa's always way ahead of me, we usually finish at about the same time.
Yeah, a lot of my later steps take a lot of a lot of time, so
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm liking my brows, but then I'll look at them later and be like, girl, why was you lying to yourself? Lying to the people. I'm gonna leave them just like that. I do too feel like a burden of time. Yeah, so it's just like, where's the line? But then it's like, if I want to work there, at whatever particular event, then I got to do my due diligence too, and just understand that their priorities are not necessarily my priorities. But then, like I said, like once I work with someone a couple times or at the events a couple times, they do tend to remember me. All right, this
yeah,
brow is
once you
looking
become part of
funky.
the, like, pattern, I think then people are more
Yeah,
dialed in.
exactly. Yeah, so it's just that's exactly what it is. And what I love is that when some people will come to my table, I'm like, "Oh, I miss Dion on Fet." They're like, "I saw your page, I saw your pictures." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm Fet famous." At least with the BPH crew, the Baltimore Playhouse people, some of them. But, yeah, Imma leave my brows just like that. You get more eyebrow pencil? No, I did not. I have, like, 3 backups, I think. I do go through it in about 4 months, though. Something I've been working on is not getting backups every time there's a sale because 'cause then I end up with, like 9 brow pencils, which I don't have 9, but I'm like with role play, I'm practicing restraint. Practicing restraint. But I do have no backup show. I'll probably, I should be ashamed to say, but I have no backups of stuff at least for a year and a half, which doesn't seem long. But so Janessa showed you hers. This is mine. This is my green. I'm thinking to do 2 different green looks. Like maybe what I did with the warm palette, use these 4 on one eye and the other 4 on the other eye. That's what I'm thinking. And I am thinking a halo look. What if we do a reverse halo look and put this dark green in the
Oh,
center versus the light green in the center? That would be
that could be
way
fun.
different. And just do this one just regular, like light to dark. Or we can do dark to light, even though this is the darkest. Well, actually, this looks the darkest, but we'll figure it out. So let me actually, I'm gonna put his pencils, the green on the inner rims and the blue underneath again. Yeah, I didn't put the only thing I purchased was something else from the green one is one eye at a time from Makeup Forever. They had a palette that was out of stock. I've also resolved to not stalking the site for the 2 of the 7 face palettes they have that's been out of stock. Because I have well, now with this one coming well, actually, I'm not gonna count that one because that's a colorful palette. But from the face palettes, out of the 7, I have 5. Cream products is easy to mix, and so I'm trying to convince myself if the other 2 do come in stock, trying to convince myself I don't need to buy them. So 40% off is a hella good deal. So I'll be like, "Ooh, makeup forever is expensive." You like the slight shine on the eye, Janessa.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah. These metallics have a nice, like,
Oh,
subtle
bada
kind of
bing. Do you
shine.
feel sick? I suggest you go to urgent care. Get that taken care of.
I know.
Yeah, I'm in the
I
mood
think
again tonight.
I
Let's
think they
see.
were just overcome by our beauty. I think that they came in and there was just too much. They were not used to that much beauty.
Yeah, they saw us
Um,
and they felt sick because of how they look. Yeah, I think you're right,
yeah,
Janessa.
they were not
We are all
prepared.
You got 2 butters and 1 mascara from the Fenty sale. Thank you, Janet. Yeah, I was really good. I didn't purchase anything. I saw that is that the Maybelline one, Janessa?
Yes, this is the colossal bubble.
I got an email from Dr. Dennis Gross. He's having a sale for kits. And I was just like, "Ooh," and some of the kits, I do use the products, but I'm trying to tell myself I don't need them. So what I need to do is look at my backup skincare and see if I already have those things in there. That's what I need to do. And because they're kits, they're smaller, so that would be good for travel, but because when I travel, you have to get ready for work, but I'm glad I found this channel before getting off. See you next live, Janessa and Dion. Make sure you subscribe to me and Janessa. We'll be live on Janessa's channel tomorrow. And so,
Yes,
but
come
thank you
see us
for
on my
being here
channel
when you could
tomorrow.
be. Oh, look! Hakuna Matata sent me a heart thing. Thank you. Oh, a floating heart. I'm liking all these little things that they're doing that people can send. This is personal preference. This is blue. We're going to put this lower lash line. The audio is going in and out.
Oh.
Mm. I need to remember to turn my volume up next time before we start our joint live because Janessa's voice on my end is coming in low, but that's where my volume is on my phone. That's not a YouTube or a tech thing.
Is
This to
both
me
of
was
our audio coming in and out? Because I'm worried. I have the way I have this sitting up. I'm worried that it's sitting on the microphone. Like, is it both of us that are coming in and out, or
you have the original Hurley and he sent. Mm. Thank you, Janet. Janet is working tonight. I appreciate you, Janet. This looks really blue at first, but then it seems to turn. Well, I'll say this, whether I put the green or the blue under here, like later on, like hours later when I look, I can't tell, like, is it the blue or the green? Like, it just looks like a dark color. And that may be my color perception issues. But right now, like, that does look blue. Because I'll be like, is that the blue one or the green one? Nina had to leave. Oh, you had to leave and come back? Oh, you were having, oh, so some of y'all were having that. Oh, damn. Audio was good, says Dawn. No, Tanya's not experiencing issues. Kay had to leave and come back. Thank you, Kay. All right, let me. Oof. Yes, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but let me go ahead and prime my lids. Ooh. Oh, you're on your iPad? I have yet to watch a live stream on my tablet. Usually I just watch on my phone or on my TV, especially superstars like you know who that's here in the chat. I tell y'all one thing, if y'all have a big screen TV and you've never watched a YouTube video or live stream on your TV, it'll change your life. Because it looks like you're watching a movie. Like it is just you see everything more and it makes sense, right? It's a bigger screen, duh, Dion, we know that. But dare I say, it's changed it's changed my preferences. And so I do actually prefer now to watch on my TV. But then I'm like, if I need to want to leave a comment, then I got to go back to my phone to leave a comment. So you watch
Yeah,
the
that's
video,
what's
you
tough for
go,
me is that I forget to thumbs up, and as somebody who's also a YouTuber, I'm the worst like YouTube watcher because I forget to thumbs up, I forget to comment, and then when I'm on my TV, it's even worse because I have to go back to my
yeah,
phone and do it. And
yeah. Whew, so for lives, I watch. Like for Kay, I'll go on my phone, or even if I'm watching my TV, I'm like, oh shit, let me, just pop in and say hi. Like on my phone, so I'll pop in and be like, hey Kay, just saying hi. I'm putting you on my TV, and then I'll just watch it on my TV. Excuse me, just so like she knows that I'm there. And then I always get caught a little bit because her moderators go, "Hey, how you doing?" Da, da, da." And I'm like, "I'm trying to get off the phone here to watch on TV." No, I'm just joking, okay. But yes, I'll be like, "Hey, everybody, yeah, I'm putting on my TV," so they don't think because I don't want anybody to think I'm ignoring them when they're like being specific, saying hi, hi, Dion, how are you? I don't want to not respond, but yes, I'll
yeah,
just
I'm not.
hang out for a few seconds and say all the hellos in return, and then phone goes down and the volume on the TV goes up. Kay says she fell in love with herself when watching on TV. Yeah. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm in love with myself when I see myself on the TV because I'd be like, girl, you saying your brows look good, but girl, don't they jacked up? And I'm like, well, look at that eyeliner. I am critical of myself. That's why now I'd be like, oh, my brows look good, but then I'll look back and be like, yeah, they busted. Big screen, you
Yeah,
see everything. This little bag right here be like this big on the big screen. I'll be like, damn, girl, your bag's going crazy.
yeah, I've gone back and watched some old videos, and occasionally I'm just like, just remember you've come so far. You've come so far. Uh,
Exactly. Be like, oof.
because there were some choices made. It's there were some choices.
I was watching one of Michelle's video that aired yesterday, Janessa, and it reminded me of old school YouTube, like back in 2007, 2008, because she was sitting on the floor in her bedroom doing her makeup. And that reminded me so much of old school YouTube because that's how it was. People would be sitting on the floor in
Oh
their
yeah,
bedroom or sitting on the floor in their living room. They were talking about the colors. It wasn't like a brand, it wasn't like a brush, it was about the makeup. And I
yeah,
remember, and I was just like, wow, that was like a good flashback. And I commented that under her video, like, this took me back to the good old days when it was about the makeup and just sitting where the best light was
yep,
on your carpet somewhere and, no fancy cameras, no ring lights, just you just sitting there playing the makeup. And I really do miss that. Okay, so we all make choices. Tell them it's payback for all the cartoons and games I had to watch them play. Hi, Taylor. Tell her, what are some of your
hello.
favorite brands? You would not see yourself on TV. Says, Dawn, please start at least doing shorts. Please. Like, seriously. It's funny when someone says your name when you're watching on TV. You need to try the TV thing. It will probably drive everyone crazy in my house. It is definitely different. Oh my gosh. It is a beautiful thing. You can only watch on TV at two houses, says Dawn. All right, let me start with the shadow. I don't know what, um, um, oh, geez. Dawn says, I'm with you. I don't want to. No, Alexandra says, Dawn, I'm with you. I don't want to see myself on big TV. You'd be surprised. You might like it.
Oh, I love how lashes just make something come together. Oh, I love it.
I still have not. When I set up my station at Events Janessa, I do have my box of lashes, but I put it in the back. I hope that nobody don't see them.
Yeah,
I've only done lashes a couple times, but I be hiding them. I be like, nobody ask me for lashes, please. I be hiding them in the bag. You can see the box, but if you don't know what it is, you'll just be like, oh, that's just something, whatever. But
that's
in my
right.
mind, I know in my mind, I'm like, nobody asked me for lashes. Nobody asked me for lashes. Because they're time consuming too. So I'm just like, I'm just trying to, make some money here and not, spend an hour on a face. This is the second, this eye, I'm holding it upside down. This eye, we're going to do these four. And this eye, we're going to do these four right here. So I'm going to show you two different ways. Well, not two different ways, but two different looks. This is that shimmer. That's this shade.
Look at what a mess I've made out of this wet liner from Give Me Glow.
How did you even do that?
Because I always mix it up in the pan, but then I'm like wiping it on the edge and I haven't gone back to clean it up.
That's messy, Janessa. I'm sorry, but not sorry. But I'm like, ooh.
Yes, Kay, absolutely. Because I sometimes like I have to remind myself, I'm like, trust the process. Because every time, even if I think a look is turning out good, I'll still look at it and I'll be like, something's just off. It's just not right. And then I put the lashes on. I'm like, oh, that's what
Mm.
was missing. That's what's going on. Now it's together.
And I've only done them on me a few times, and sometimes I intend to, but then like I don't know if I don't know if I forget. I think I just forget. You know what it is? I'll intend to put them on, but I don't put them out, and so they're like over there. I need to like reach for them. So I kind of think that's what it is. I need to just put them like right here, like where the stuff is that I'm using. Even some of the troll play, I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do lashes. The next thing I know, I'm done the video, I'm done the live stream, I edit, and I'm just like, oh damn, I never put on the lashes.
Okay.
I'm
Hopefully
also
I'm
gonna
still
put
in frame, but I gotta, I don't have my glasses on, so I'm like trying to make sure I can see.
using it like brush on lash glue will help a lot if you just apply the glue like mine. Oh, usually I just put it on the band. Oh, okay. I will say with this shadow right here, it's not picking up and putting down as easily as this one did. When I swatched, you know what, this is a creamy shadow, that maybe that's why. Whereas this one is not. I wear glasses, can't see enough detail to get them on right. I have better luck with magnetic on my right eye. I have magnetics. I have the regular one. I guess they're regular. And I have some clusters. I think it was when Blend Bunny had that sale. I bought some boxes of the clusters. This is very creamy and I'm struggling to use it. I'm trying to determine how I feel about it. Because y'all know I don't like to work for my shadow. I like it to work for me. And I feel like I'm having to work to get it on. It is a pretty color though. It is like really creamy. So maybe I just need a denser brush. It's this shade right here. Super creamy, but I'm struggling using it. It's definitely creamy because I'm brushing, trying to pick it up. And I see the brush marks in it. But then when I go to apply it, it's like, where you at? You hiding in the back like Deion's box of lashes. Hmm. I don't know how I feel about that. I'm
There we
sure
go.
I'll get used to it. But that took more time than I wanted to spend on that. Yeah, now I'm going to start trolling and pressuring you to wear lashes. All right, look. Let me see. This is a pack that came with my kit. I call them foo lashes, and I use them and throw them away. I know you can keep them. I just don't. So I'm gonna put these in front of me. I call these foo lashes. Cause these shits, and the whole box was like this, and this is what they had in the makeup kit from the class. I'm like, who the hell starts off with these big ass lashes? Who? Nobody I know. But anyway, all right, now we're gonna take this
That's
shade. You
that's
know what?
gonna
I
be
think I'm
good
gonna use.
karma, Kay, because then every time Dion is like, John, when are you starting a channel? You can be like, Dion, when are you putting on those lashes?
Thank you for that, Janessa. Appreciate you. That is a good comeback though, for real. I didn't realize this was a matte. You know why? Because I wasn't paying attention. So we're showing you different ways you can use this palette. And if you have the red one as well, you can do what Janessa's doing if you just have the green. do what I'm doing.
So the
You just got
question
the
for anybody who might be popping by tomorrow,
yes.
so tonight I paired the green and the red. So tomorrow, should I pair the green with the orange, or
Excuse me.
should I pair the red with the orange?
Excuse me.
It's a tough choice. Do we want to
I
see
think
red and orange, or do we want green and orange?
um, I will say red and orange because we know that we love some color. But for
Yes.
someone who doesn't love bold color, they might appreciate the red and orange more. That's the only reason I'm saying that.
Yeah, and I do green and orange together fairly often, so that could be a good change.
Kay says
Thank
red and
you, Mina.
orange.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. It's very wicked. It feels very. Once I saw it, I was like, oh, I can't unsee it. This is now officially a wicked look.
And I have left brilliant blue to use and composed cool. Brilliant blue and composed cool are the other two I have left to use because I used wonderful warm last time. These look like they're kind of blending into the same shade, even though this one is a matte and the first one I put on for inner and outer corner is a shimmer. You know what? No, it's not looking like the same shade. Ooh, no, it's not. Ooh. I had two more brushes. These are all Easons, by the way. These are all Eason V27 brushes I'm using. You think the red and orange will blend in together? I don't think they'll blend into like the same shade because they are definitely, we're going to take this one down here. They are definitely different tones. Y'all, these shades are creamy. And I don't remember which formula is what, but he does have like 4 formulas in each palette, I believe. This is this shade, and it seems to be blending into this shade, which is on the center of my lid. Y'all, my live streams, I'm getting more views than I usually do, and my video views are going in the toilet. So I'm just like, like I don't know what to do about that.
Can we just take a second to appreciate this brow?
That is gorgeous.
I am so excited for how this brow turned out.
I always love how you do
So
two-tone
cute.
brows or ombre brows. I don't know what the technical term is.
Oh, I love it.
That is
I think I'm
gorgeous.
even going to put a little bit of this bright pink just at the very front, too.
These two shades are blending in together. This is on the center of the lid, and this is on the outer lid, but it looks like one shade. What's up with that? I might end up tapping this on the center or something, because that's looking the same. If you love green, this look is for you. If you love green and red, Janessa got you on that side. Cute. And read about the brows.
Oh, she's cute. I like those brows. I love a shimmer brow. Whenever I'm drawing brows on, I'm like, you look straight up crazy
It's
until
not
I
crazy.
add the shimmer, and then I'm like, this is the moment. She's the girl.
She is the girl. I always love how you do your brows. Tanya's asking who's getting the Pat palette. I need to see review. Y'all, that palette to me don't really. It
I'm
reminds me of that
skipping.
first, not the first one, but one of her holiday mega motherships years ago. The one that had like that a lot of black space in the middle, and people were complaining it was a lot of dead space, and they would have rather had either the palette be more compact or to have more shades. But to me, it looks like that color story almost, minus the darker tones. And I do think some people will love that it's all. I think somebody said it's 2 mattes in it. I didn't see any that look like mattes. The promo pictures they use are very deceiving. We do know that. But some people will love that it's mostly shimmer. Some people will complain that it's mostly shimmer. Now the green looks different. This darker green looks different over here, but right here it looks like this shade, which is this shade. So that's kind of
Oh
strange.
yeah.
Kind of strange. Now we're going to take this darker one. We're going to put that in the center. First, we're going to take this shade further in over here. So we're doing like a reverse halo eye. Yeah, and that's exactly why I don't do edited videos. The views are two different ball games. Yeah, and let me see. Months and months ago, I was getting, to me, what's good views, which is subjective. But then, like a couple months ago, my views just started going down. And I have heard a lot of people say, like, they're just not feeling it. They're not feeling makeup, the economy and all this the crazy shit is happening, and they're just finding difficulty in being joyful about anything. And so that I do get. Um, but yeah. And what I think about with live streams is, are they going to subscribe? Are they going to stay? Am I still going to make money off of AdSense from those live streams? You know what I mean? So that's something I think about too. Some of my lives, during the live, I have monetization on and some of them I turn off because when I was chatting with viewers a few months ago, I think, about I realized my AdSense was going down because I was not monetizing any of my live streams while we were here. I would always turn it on afterward. And so the majority vote was just go ahead and monetize some of them. And they said that they would let the ads run for a little bit, so that I could still make a few cents off of the ads, which is why it's called AdSense. But that's something I think about too, because either people are going to watch the ads or they're not, and I can't control that. But I did realize that
Hello,
my
Kellyanne.
AdSense was dropping, so they were like, "Go ahead and put the ads for some of them." So, hey, Kellyanne, how are you tonight? And so that's something I think about too. But because my video views are going down, it's just like, does that even matter?
All right. I've got some
It's
pink
not a
blushes.
little.
We're going to do some full circle and single mother.
Oh, hold those together again. Those are the other two that I want. Yeah, because
Yeah,
I think
they're
they would look
pretty.
nice as an ombre cheek situation. And there's another one I want. I forget the name of it, but definitely those are the two I have my eye on. I do want those. I'm gonna wait for a sale. Thank you, Alexandra. Kelly says she loves the greens. Awesome. What are we doing now? Okay. Let's take our Esom V45. I'm gonna take this shade up here. And that's gonna be for under our brow.
Every video that I've watched, everybody is always like, "Oh, these blushes are so pigmented," and I like a lot of blush, but I'm just like, is it going to be too much? Is it going to be too much?
Never too much blush.
Never too much. I don't wear one blush. I wear 6 blush.
I just realized,
Blush.
Janessa, I didn't do my base face because I always do that before I do my eyeshadow. I am just so like out of sorts today. Because usually I do all that before the eye look. So that's this shade right here, which is a nice little sheen type thing going on. Hmm. So if you want, I guess what they call everyday looks, which I still struggle with what that means, because I just wear whatever, whenever. I got you over here. If you want dramatic, you want the color, Janessa got you over there. I love collabing with her, doing these lives with her because our styles are different and we both do love color, but our placements are different, our styles are
Yeah,
different. So we show you options. Mama Champagne.
that's right. Hello, Mama
Hey.
Champagne.
Mama Champagne in the house. Thank you, like Mama Champagne is Janessa's mama.
Hello.
I'm excited you're here. Aw. How do you push that? What are we talking about? Push crowdfunding. Nobody is doing. I need to look into what that is because I don't really know either. And I should. There's a lot of stuff I have on my to-do list to do with YouTube, but then it's like I don't get to it. And I'm just like, because doing content is like it takes a lot of time. And so same price
Yes.
as House Labs, but you get more grams and Hung Vango. And so a lot of things I think to do, I'm just like, I just don't get to it. We want to take this dark shade right here.
Yes.
Yeah, but I need to look that up. And even like Brand Connect and all of that stuff. I'm gonna put this in the center. Yeah, I can say, even though I'm a content creator, I can say I'm not a traditional YouTuber in the sense that I'm gonna just do everything I need to do to make as much money as possible. Like that's not, even though it would be nice, like that's not my focus. And I think that's why it's easy for me just to keep doing what I'm doing and do little stuff here and not focus on the money. Even though I want to make money, I don't want this to turn into a job or to feel like a job. I want it to stay fun.
Yeah.
And so,
That's why I made sure when I was starting out that I was like, I'm the trash queen of glam, geek, and gore. Because I've always heard
hmm
that if you start in like one niche and then you start to branch out, it's harder. But if you let
yeah.
people know right away that you're going to do a variety of stuff, then they expect a variety. So it's a little bit easier.
hmm Yeah. I don't remember what brush we used for that, so I'm gonna take a clean one and just and you know what? I don't
Oh,
need to do this because we have this shade left to use. Let me put that brush there. We're gonna take another Figma E45. Yeah, and but my yeah, and I thought about that a lot too. It's way more palatable coming from mine opposed to I can I see I can get I understand that. I would understand it if a creator did it because we do, I mean, we spend a lot of money on makeup, we spend a lot of time doing content, so it is nice to get a return on that. But
hmm.
I get what you're saying. You don't, well, for me, it's like I don't want to come across pushy. And I do talk about my membership a lot because they say when you talk about it more people will be aware. But sometimes I'm just like, oh my God, I'm talking about that again. Like almost every short, I'm like, subscribe and consider joining the membership. And in my videos, I'm putting up little text, click join to see the membership perks. And but then it's like, I don't want to be obnoxious about it. I like how this is looking, except I don't. Like this way it looks nice, but this way it doesn't look blended. This line right there.
I like it, except I hate it.
Yeah. As much content as you do, this is the Ooh, what do you mean, lady? And the reason I don't say it's a job is because I still enjoy it. And when people tell me their job, I'm like, do you enjoy it? Because I've always heard that if you enjoy what you do, it's not a job. We're like, oh damn, I gotta get up and go in here again today. Um, And so I want it to stay fun. It does feel like an enjoyable job. Like I don't feel like, oh my God, I gotta do this friggin' video. And I'm careful to keep it that way, but it's still, yeah, I need to, and I'm probably just in my head about it. There was no shadow on this brush. I'm just trying to blend out this line because here it looks like it is, but then here it doesn't. Hmm. It would
Right.
be cool if we had hype trains like Twitch does. I don't even know if those things really work. I remember years ago when I was on Instagram, people were doing, but it is also monotonous. Yeah, yeah. Um, they were doing like the follow trains on Instagram. But then, once they all follow each other, then they would still be stuck at whatever number they're at. Like it wasn't bringing in any new people. It was just the people like in your circle. You know what I mean? So I was like, okay, well, hmm. Like you grew by 20 because it's 20 of y'all in the group. Well, 19 because you made 20. But then after that, it's like it wasn't bringing in anybody new. And that's what I like about one of the things I like about collabs is it does introduce you to somebody else's audience. And if they like you, they may or may not subscribe. Because some people
Yeah,
will watch and they don't
there
subscribe
there
because they don't
is
think
something
about
with
it.
hype on YouTube.
Hmm.
I was reading something. There is something now where you can hype on YouTube, and I
Yes.
forget you get like a certain number a week, I think, where you're watching something and you can hit a button to
Yeah.
hype
On
it.
somebody's, yeah, on their video, you can click the hype it and they earn points. And then depending on your
Yeah.
points, it ranks you with everybody else that has hype. And so I'm like, Like, I'm never gonna be at the top because there's so many channels that's like, 50,000 subscribers, 100,000 subscribers, 500,000 subscribers. No matter how much hype I get, like, I'm never gonna have
Yeah.
as many as those 500,000 or 1,000,000 subscriber people. Um, so YouTube, they're rolling out some newer stuff too. I do like this a lot better. And what that did was it took that darker shade higher up. It can be done after videos are posted and within 7 days of the original post. You can slide the thumbs up section over, see how
Yeah.
yeah, you can get 3 a week.
3 a
Yeah,
week. Okay.
yeah, and so I have been Hi, Valley. I'm probably saying your name wrong, and I do apologize. Never say never says Lock. Thank you, Lock. I needed that. Thank you. Um, yeah, they're rolling out a lot of things, and I think hi, Jordan. Oh, you just fell in? Thank you for falling. We caught you. We appreciate you being here.
And I am
Subscribe here to this channel
determined.
and to Janessa's channel. We'll be on her channel tomorrow doing some more looks.
Yes, and I'm determined to get more
Hmm.
use out of my hourglass. So this one is a few years old, but I'm gonna use this infinity powder to kind of tamp down the blush a little bit.
But just likes the hype boost you on the algorithm. It doesn't matter your following size. Okay. Because I was wondering, like, what are they doing? I was watching a video by Nick Nimmin. He talked about like a lot of the things that they're rolling out, and those are a lot of things that I'm like, okay, I need to do that, but then it just my time, y'all, is just weird. We're gonna take this shade. My time just seems weird. Meaning like I'll plan to do something, but then because I have so much on my to-do list, like something is not going to get done. And I think what it is I need to just prioritize differently. But I have been prioritizing getting my site done, and I haven't even worked on that in like 3 days because of other stuff and working down at the playhouse and migraines and ocular auras and doctor's appointments
Yeah. Well,
and so
and
it's
it's
kind
tough
it seems
because my like regular day job is editing videos. So sometimes if work gets really stressful, the last thing I want to do is go home and edit videos. So
yeah,
it's tough.
yeah. And then I'm like, what am I going to prioritize today? And my site is my first priority. And I have to be careful with that as far as not sitting in front of my computer for too long. Because the other night I had an ocular aura in my left eye that came and went. 10 minutes later, one started in my right eye. And I'm just like, oh my God. Like sometimes it's a precursor for a migraine and sometimes it's not. But either way, like ocular auras creates a temporary blind spot in your vision. And our vision is everything. Yeah, so
Yes, lay it on us, Kay.
absolutely. She gonna dig in our asses. Wait, let me sit comfortable. All right,
Yeah.
Kay, go ahead. Hey, Jordan. All right, I'm sitting comfortably, Kay. Go ahead. Oh man. Okay. All right. I'm ready.
I
I think.
I don't know why I don't use these hourglass powders more often because this is gorgeous. Like the finish is just so
Yeah.
beautiful.
Thank you for the hearts. I just saw some hearts floating by.
Oh, you can
Let's
go.
just ignore. Let's just ignore. Thank you, Janet. Give people a chance to miss me. So you mean like don't do videos? Is that what you're saying?
That's well, I was saying I had texted Dion about this, is that what I find sort of troubling, and I don't know what it means, and I don't know how it should shape my content, is that every time I take a little break and I'm quiet for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, I start like picking up people at a fairly steady pace. And then once I start posting again, it's much slower. And so, like, do people just want me to go away? They're like, we'll subscribe if you just shut up and just don't
Mm,
post as often.
yeah.
Oh,
I'll tell you one thing, Michelle has been boosting my channel because she's been going through like my old videos. Hey, Crystal, how are you? Thank you. Don't be afraid to post a
Hello.
little less. As it is now, I'm pretty much locked in till the end of October doing 3 lives a week. My regular Monday and Thursday, and then I'm doing members requested looks on Tuesdays. And I try not to post or have videos go up in the mornings of the nights that I have live streams because I find for me when I watch a content creator and they have like 2 or 3 videos going up in the same day, it's hard to keep up. And I want to keep
Yeah.
up. I want to support, but I'm like, for me, sometimes it's overwhelming. And so I don't want to do that. And I did ask a few people, and they were like, "Well, it's okay. Like, if I have a members exclusive go up, still just do a regular video for everybody." But even with that, I feel like it's still gonna be overwhelming because I'm going to want to watch both, to support the person.
Yeah.
This is this shade, and it's looking blue on top of the blue. And this shade is the center shade, which really I can see a difference in person.
Mm.
But this is an interesting palette.
Yeah, I can see it
Very
in
interesting.
I can see a difference. I think since we ended up kind of wicked looking, I think we're gonna add some green freckles since we've got the pink blush and the pink lips. It's gonna be pink lips, not yet, but I think I'm gonna do some green freckles. Thank you,
Yeah,
that
Kay, your
girl.
channel be jumping, Kay. Your numbers be jumping. Hey there, girl. Thank you. Yeah. And part of me, when I realized for October, I have like 3 lives every week, I'm like, damn, that's a lot. And so I'm hoping every day is a good day as far as like not having a debilitating migraine. It changes things when you have a chronic disability. Like it really does because it affects every area of your life, whether you're doing something for fun or something for, not to say business, but something that's more time restrictive or whatever. Um, Also, you would pull back on scheduling lives. I don't know. My diehard goals. If I don't schedule something, oh my god, you would think the world was ending. Last minute lives are scheduled maybe 30 minutes before. The algorithm is designed for scrolling. I guarantee that most of your viewers are new and not returning subs. When I look at analytics, I will say for live streams, I do get newer people. But when I look at who watches lives, who watches shorts, and who watches both, it's actually equal numbers of who watches what. So it's like 30% watch just lives, 30% watches just shorts, 30% watches videos. Like it's even across the board, like when I look at it. And so that really didn't help me decide either, like what to focus on. But I'm thinking of a yellow eyeliner for upper lash line. I want to take Banana Boom, this yellow down here. And so I do look at that sometimes and try to figure out, okay, do I want to make changes? Um, and I like the lives because I've been doing lives on Mondays, every Monday now for a long time. And then I added the Thursday live. I don't know if that was going to be the members one or how that started. Um, but that's how that came about. And since one of the membership perks is that members can make a request, okay, when am I going to do that? And so that's how I got here. What made me start doing videos? I just like planning makeup. And I like teaching too, even though all of what I do
Yeah.
isn't teaching. But I just love planning makeup. So I'm like, well, I'm gonna just do videos. So
Yeah,
it's a hobby, but it's a very enjoyable hobby for me.
I started during the pandemic and I didn't want to learn how to make sourdough bread. So that was the other option. Is I feel like everybody I know either started a podcast, made sourdough bread, or started YouTube. So that was the one I picked.
And everybody I know, they either got an air fryer, got a pet, or had a baby
Yeah.
during the pandemic. Oh gosh. And they be like, which one did you do? Got an air fryer.
Yeah.
What'd you do? Got a pet. What'd you do? Oh, we got pregnant. I'm like, damn. There was some truth to that. uh, yes, it's and also okay, doing videos or lives. Well, I'll say videos in particular. It is such a part of my life that when I don't do a video for like 2 days, like I don't feel right. I really feel off kilter. And I'm like, damn, like why am I feeling this way? I'd be like, you know what? I ain't do a video for 2 days. It's become such a part of my life.
Yeah, I still had to go to work during the pandemic, but all the stuff I did outside of work got canceled, and so that's how the
Yeah.
YouTube kinda came about. Oh, I
This is a
forgot to.
no-name brush, and I love it because it's stiff, but it's not hard. And this is great for the waterliners to give me that thin line that I want. And I'm liking that this is popping against this green. This to me, it all looks like it's running together. I'm kind of surprised. Like I don't know how I'm feeling about that. Do you only do your makeup or videos, or do you do them when you're going somewhere? Usually, I'm not really even going anywhere because usually when I do have somewhere to go, I'm rushing. It's always like I don't have time. I mean, I could bust out just complexion products, but I don't have time to do an eyeshadow look. For me, doing my makeup takes me about 40, 50 minutes. And I'm nocturnal. So if I have an appointment that's at like 2 p.m., that means I'm losing sleep to get up and get to that appointment. And so then I'm tired. I'm functioning really slow. And I'm like, okay, I got to get out of here to get to this appointment. And so, yeah, I seldom.
Yeah. So Crystal asked about our favorite eyeshadow palettes. I'm a Blend Bunny fan, so like anything Blend Bunny, some of my favorites.
Hmm,
Um,
that's a good question.
yeah,
My favorite eyeshadow palettes? I'm gonna just say Lethal. I'm gonna say Lethal
this
Cosmetics.
was very
Not
good.
necessarily their pre-made palettes, but their BYOPs, and I have quite a few. There's the ones where you can just, pick your colors and make your own palette. They have light shades, dark shades, and they have some black-based dual chromes and multi-chromes, which I love. So I'm just gonna say Lethal because the BYOPs I built, like they have everything I wanted to have versus buying a palette and then just I do like other brands a lot too, um, but Lethal to me has everything in my BYOP, so I'll say Lethal Cosmetics. Janet says, "Put 1 in the chat if it is your first live here." Oh, that was a good one, Janet. Kay asked the chat, hit a 1 in the stream. Okay,
And
you
I think
can't choose
somebody
your
asked if
favorite.
we do makeup all the time or if we just do it for YouTube.
Yeah, and that's
I
what I
think I
was
saw
just explaining, like, for both.
both. I
And
don't. I'm not an
also
everyday makeup wearer, but I do like shows and photo shoots and stuff. So I do it
mhm.
for a purpose. I don't wear it every single day.
Yeah, and sometimes I'm doing troll play because those pictures, this eye is twitching. What the hell? Um, damn. Because I put those on my FET page, especially when events are coming up. And so people have been like, I've been watching your videos, I'm learning off your videos. And they're in the community that I want to work in and that I am working in. And so that's part of it too. It's like, let me have something for them. And also, I'll be on the roster to work at a conference next year to do makeup. And there's a conference in April. So I'm going to ask them if they can put me on their promotional stuff too to do makeup.
Oh,
And so
Dion, look at
oh, get
that.
them damn things out of here. I
No
still have
freckles
not
left
tried
on
them
the
again.
paper.
Nice.
That
Oh,
came
I
out
hate
so good.
you. I hate that I love you. I have not tried them since. I was traumatized. And it was my
I
own doing because I was putting the
it's
paper on the wrong side.
Well, and it's one of those things because I had trouble with them too, and it's one of those things where when you read the instructions, you have to kind of do the instructions exactly the way that they say. Like not kind of like it. It's like it's really, really fussy. But
They got
when
the
it
best
works,
of
it
me.
works.
I was
Oh,
putting the wrong side of the paper on my face. It was pulling off my makeup. Yeah, I can't choose a favorite palette either. I really can't, Dawn. I hear you on that one. But she loves Sydney Gray's Bella Beauty Bar and the Cosmetics and Huda. The singles from Sydney Grace are your most used. Yeah. I am so excited that Mama Champagne is here. You watched Dion in replay for the first time during live. I'm glad you are here. You saw my face with them. I'm like, wow. I don't recommend kids watch my videos because sometimes I do curse, and if I'm in the mood, I curse a lot. And so I would say no. But back to what you were saying earlier, Janessa, about different niches. Like my like fet stuff cannot be on here because like that channel is restricted, so you have to be over
yeah.
18 to watch that channel. And I didn't want to restrict this one that way. And then I had another channel because I was doing, mental health type videos. And when I was doing those videos here, like my views were tanking. And so I'm like, well, let me just put that somewhere else. But I haven't posted on either one of those channels in years, like years, for no particular reason. Well, the Fed stuff, I didn't post. Well, after I showed like my kid, talked about different types of play and stuff like that. Oh, thank you, Mama. And then it got to a point of, well, what else can I put on here while keeping it realistic? Because there's some channels where it is all about play, it's all about this, it's all about that. And I wanted to show the realistic side of being in the community. So that kind of stopped some of that. And then the mental health stuff. The mental health stuff takes me more mental energy to do, where I can just sit here and plan makeup and I'm cool. But the mental
Mm,
health stuff, because I don't, and I am a clinician by trade. I have a doctorate degree in psychology. So I don't want to be on here just talking shit like a lot of people do, passing off like, oh, blah, blah, blah. So I do take that seriously. And so that's what made it harder for me it just takes me more mental energy to, because it is kind of like therapy in a way. And so this is hardworking. This is resilience. We're going to put on hardworking first.
ooh,
I did this the other day too, and even with the same placement. Yeah, the makeup is just easier for me because I can just sit and just play, and it's whatever you make it. But like mental health stuff,
yeah,
because some people really take what you say. And I'm like, okay, watching this video about me talking about depression, this is not therapy. You know what I mean? But some people take
yeah.
it that way. And so I don't want to just be on here just saying stuff, knowing that some people will take it and apply it, and it may not really apply to them. And so I am like hyper aware of that because there's a lot of channels that's this, and that. And I'm looking at the name of the channel and I'm like, do you even have any training outside of a bachelor's degree?
Mm,
Which in psychology, a bachelor's degree ain't shit. And so yeah, so that's where that's at. And we're going to take resilience. We're going to use the same brush. Hey, Jordan. 6 martinis and a whole life for like a fabulous side quest. I love it. I'm missing martinis. Where is that? Sometimes the chat subject matter could get a little dicey, but not bad. Sometimes we do. I don't know where Grace is. Grace is probably lingering in the background. She's
yeah,
probably in the live, or has the live on while she's either doing a video or editing a video. Because y'all know Grace be pumping out content like crazy.
yeah.
And like she'll ask me, "Oh, how was your day?" Because we text, well, we chat outside of YouTube, and I'll be like, "Oh, I had a doctor's appointment, then I came home, fixed something to eat. What are you doing?" "Well, I still got 6 videos to do, and then I got to edit these 8 shorts." And then I'm be like, "Girl."
Yeah, she'll always be like, "Oh, I didn't get a lot done today. I only recorded like 7 shorts and I edited 3 videos and
And
and I went out
TikToks
and did
and
like a vlog and I'm like, I don't do that in a month." So,
you know what I be thinking? Enjoy your youth while you can, because she's a lot
yeah.
younger than me. I'm 55. So being older and disabled, I'm just like, girl. And this one time she sent me this list of stuff she had to do. I said, I got tired just reading that. Like,
Yeah.
I can. I'll be
Oh,
like, and she works a job and she's a sport mom. So I'm just like, how the hell when do you sleep? Like,
yeah.
like damn. Do it while you can, because my body be like, bitch, go lay down.
That's very pink. I wanted to do this one, but I don't know if I'm gonna do.
Go for it. What color is that?
This is Big Break.
Ooh. I don't think she does either, Nina. I don't think she sleeps. I think she might close her eyes for like 10 seconds every now and then, but I really don't think I'm just like, what the hell? I
First
just don't know
cover.
how she does it. Cause damn. Like I can't even like it, I don't even know what to say. I'm just like in awe of everything she does. This is Possibilities, and this one is Legacy. Legacy, Janessa, is why I want those two other reds because I think those would be a nice
Mm,
gradient with this. And this does look orange by itself, but next to this one, it doesn't look orange. And I thought they were, but
yeah.
they still create a nice gradient too. But I definitely want the two you have. What was that you were showing?
So this one is Ke Shuyen.
Say that again.
Ke Shuyen, I think is how you say it. I think it's a name. Because
I'm
it's two
wondering if
words.
that's the Thai refugee camp that him and his family were in when they escaped Vietnam because he talked about it in his reveal video. So I think that might be that. It's not there
Yeah.
anymore. But everything that he named, y'all, is something that happened in his life or where he was or a situation. I think that might be it. That the Thai refugee camp that's not there
Or this is
anymore. Y'all,
first cover. I might
that
do
is
first
pretty.
cover. I think I might do first cover.
And I am not a bullet lipstick person, but I got one and sneaky ass Janessa sent me another one. Y'all, this excuse me. And I feel okay wanting three
That in
more
your
of his because they do add something to my house labs blushes because hers are more colorful and more punchy, where his are more regular, I want to say, but not regular in a bad way. Big breaks look stunning. I can't wait to try, huh? I am in love with that man, Jordan. He don't even know me. In my mind, he's the love of my life. In my mind. Because I know he don't know me. But y'all, oh, this is Legacy on the back end. Oh my gosh. I just love it. And I find that it works really well with Fire Opal and with Raw Amber. Because I used Raw Amber the other day as a highlighter. And it just adds like just the right amount of shine. And it is like almost this way it's almost like my complexion. And it also looks really good with Fire Opal because of that orange tint. So this is described as yellow orange. So what I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put raw opal, no, raw amber on one side and fire opal on the other side, just so you can see what they look like. And then I'll add the opposite on the opposite just to even things out. I do have two highlighter brushes from Sigma. Anna Boo! How you
Hello,
doing? I love
Annabelle.
saying your name. So this is raw amber. I've been trying to decide, Janessa, if I want to get rid of Eternal Light from Hourglass because I don't use it much. It does make me toasty, which I don't mind, but I find that I don't use it that much. So this is raw amber. So you'll see how it's not really a color, but it's just like that nice kind of shine. That's pretty. And this one is fire opal. I'm gonna put that on this side. And a boo. So that's fire opal. Fire opal, and that's raw amber. Like that. So now we're going to mix. So we're going to put the fire opal here to even it out. We're going to go back to the raw amber brush. Put
So
that
I'm
over
actually gonna
here.
mix, I think. I'm gonna do the Kevin Aquan trick where I did a layer of lipstick and now I'm going to cover it with powder.
Mm-hmm.
And I did first
Oh,
cover and then I'm gonna go over it with Big Break, the hot pink.
oh, that'll be
I'll do a
pretty.
mix of both of them.
looking at my eye looks, and even though I tried to do well, I did do something different. Both of them are just looking like monochromatic green looks. How do I feel about that? In person, it is different than how it's showing where you are because of the lights and stuff. But I'm just like, you just did a light green look and a dark green look. Didn't say that lipstick was the right choice. That's what mama's telling you.
Yeah, I do. I like this color. Where is
So
my
we're
little
going to take luminous light. Let me see which one. Luminous light from Hourglass. This one. I'm going to take, we're going to use the same brush. I'm going to use the same brush. And we're going to start by tapping that under the eye. And then just going, swiping it around. This is going to go all over the face. This adds a
and
nice
since
little
I've
shine.
and since I've got a one size powder in pink, I'll use pink with the lipstick.
Oh, I like that lip. That looks nice. I'm trying to decide if I just want to be like, I don't give well, and put on both of the lipsticks I have, and what is a reddish orange and what is orange.
I think it would
But
ombre really nice. I think that would look really good.
but those colors with this eyeshadow look though, like I really care, right? I apparently I do care. Um, so that's what I'm thinking about. It's like, I'm gonna go ahead and put brown mascara that Grace sent me on my lower lash line. We're gonna put on the Lancome Silk Booster mascara base. Janessa, you said you put on mascara first and then your falsies, or is it the
Yep.
other way around? Okay.
I do mascara first and then I do the falsies. And occasionally, if they're really like not, sometimes they don't blend together very well and you can see the lashes underneath the falsies. So then
Mm,
I'll like hold the top of the lash and I'll run mascara to kind of glue them together.
mm. What I should have did, that mascara guard that I purchased, it came with 2 in a pack. I should just leave one here at my station for times like that when I have falsies on. Because I can use that to hold the band down when I'm putting on mascara. You order the fruit punch lip shade from ColourPop. They have free shipping any order. Grab my favorite. So these are I'm trying to. So where's Eternal Light? And I do like it. It makes me toasty. But the reason I'm questioning whether to keep Eternal Light is because this is a finishing powder. It makes me toasty, so I just put it in certain places. But why I'm questioning it is I have Chocolate Opal, which is a highlighter from House Labs. This gives me almost the same effect as Eternal Light. The shade is a little different, but this makes me toasty. So when I use either one of these, I use them strategically on my face. But I find that I'm not really using Eternal Light that much. And that's what's making me think to declutter it? Any advice, Janessa?
Mm. I don't know. I like them both. I've seen you use them both. I really like the House Labs, but I think the other one, it is kind of a nice toasty if you want to do like a warmer.
Yeah. So this is what I usually do. I'm gonna take 2 brushes. So we're gonna put Eternal Light over here just lightly because again it makes me toasty. So I'll just do like one of these things. And so that's with Eternal Light. If I put a lot, it makes me toasty. So I just put it strategically.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna take the House Labs highlighter and we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. So this just adds like a toasty shine. And so I don't think they look much well, the House Labs is more shiny. So this is
Yeah.
this one. On this side is this one. So it is a different type of toastiness, but I'm like, is it enough to still keep them both, especially when I don't really use
I like it.
Eternal
All right.
Light?
I'm going to disappear again. I'll be right back.
Janessa was not any help, y'all. I'm trying to decide if I want to declutter this. Thank you, Alexandra. Because because I know how I feel about using my stuff. Dare I say this is more toasty? It is darker though. But this is a highlighter, y'all. This is a highlighter. And this is a finishing powder. I'm thinking to put this in my Macari store, but like, what do y'all think? Keep them both or no? I think I'm in a mood where I just want to get rid of stuff, especially if it's not being used a lot. So this is on this. I do like this one better. I do. Lock is no help. See, I keep them both. Oh, now I'm dropping stuff. And I use them the same way. I'll just do a light dusting on the cheek, like in the center of my forehead and like down here. But House Labs is a bit more dramatic, but just barely. You say keep them both. Y'all are not helping. Radiant Light, though, although a finishing product, I use it as a highlighter. I haven't opened up my backup one yet, Locked. So what I have out now is Eternal Light, Luminous Light, Dim Light, which I don't use under my eyes because the undertone makes my under eyes look funky. But it does if I don't like the line that the blush or the bronzer make, Dim Light will just like dim everything down and blend it together. And this is Mood Light, which is the sheer lavender pink, which I thought, oh my God, like who are you?
She's back. She's back.
This one. But they all do serve a different purpose. And I do like them all. But Radiant Light, I've learned not to use that in the summer because it looks like a fairy shit on my face. But it's really good for me for the winter to add color on my face. And it is like shiny. So I didn't open up the backup one yet. And honestly, I don't miss it. And maybe because I have Luminous Light and Mood Light. Um, so I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know if I should declutter that one since it's new or not. But I don't know, y'all. I don't know.
Keep 'em.
I could put that in my kit. The PAO was 12 months. And so after I open it 12 months later, I would still need to declutter it. Either throw it away or keep it for me or put it in my Macari store. And that's why I like MAC and Makeup Forever. Their POA, they don't have one, which means it's good for at least 30 months. And so I can keep that stuff a whole lot longer. Janessa just did a Beyonce 10-second outfit change. I know, I looked up like, oh, wait a minute. A wig changes everything, I'm telling y'all, because I was just like, oh. One of our lives we did, Janessa threw me the hell off. I was so thrown off. She
Every
left and
time I went
came
off
back.
camera, I came back in a new wig.
Yeah, I looked up and I'm like, oh, you put a dress on and put your wig on? She's like, yeah. So I'm doing stuff. I looked again. She had on a different dress. I'm like, did you change your clothes again? She changed her outfit 3 times. And every time I'm looking like, am I tripping or like what's happening? Yeah, I was thrown off because I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, did she have that on before and I didn't notice? Or did she really change again? And she was like, no, I did change again. I'm like, okay, I'm not tripping this time. Maybe last time, maybe next time, but I'm not tripping this time. Yeah, I was just like, hey, back a new person. The RG2 earrings. That's Mama Champagne. All right, y'all, I'm gonna do these lashes. Where's my
Love it.
where's my little
I know, I
pencil
feel very
thing?
Audrey in this. I feel very a matchbox of our own.
I don't
A
know where
a real chain link.
I don't know where my things are. And
Love it.
and I have multiples. And so I probably have all 3 of them in my kit. I'm gonna open up this one. Here's my little thing. These, I don't know where I got these from. These are magnetic, but these are foo-foo, but they start, the whole thing is in foo-foo. This whole thing was all,
Oh yeah.
this one was all these. And I'm like, excuse me, Miss Ma'am, like those, but they do start out a little thinner and get thicker. And these are
Yeah.
magnetic, but they do come with all the things. But this is what I was looking for. And I know I have at least like 4 of these because every eyelash box seems to come with it. So I'm like, where's the one that's here for me?
This dress is super cute. Angie's mom found it somewhere. I forget where she found it, but It's neoprene, so it's
Hmm.
a little bit toasty. It's a little bit toasty.
That goes perfect with your eyeshadow look.
Yeah, this looks cute.
I did put on the clusters in the live stream. These are what the Blend Bunny clusters look like. They were on sale, so I bought a couple boxes. I don't know if y'all can really see them. Excuse me. So rude. Yeah, I don't know where my other ones are. They're probably all in my kit.
Where did I put?
And these, and it's so nondescript, y'all. This was in the makeup kit. Like, there's no name, no nothing anywhere on this friggin' box. It's like, what the fuck is this? Where is this from? Excuse me, Mama Champagne. I know you hear Janessa curse all the time, but I'm like,
She's heard it all on my channel.
do I want to do my lip and then the lashes? I think I need to do the lip first in case I get frustrated with these lashes. Do I want it? Oh, so okay, this one is Vango Red. Oh my gosh. And this is the one Janessa sent me because this one was not sold in Sephora. This is on the runway, and I knew I wanted it. They had this in Sephora, and on me it looked kind of orange. And so, but I'm like, So Janessa was like, yeah, you don't need that orange lipstick because Hung Vango Red is a red orange. You don't need to get that. Don't get it. Don't get it. Don't get it. Then she sends me a confirmation that it was being shipped to me. She had ordered it. I'm just like, you sneaky ass. But how will this look with the eye look? Kind of juxtapose the look?
I think it's good. I like oranges and reds with green, I think. And especially like a red orange mixed with an orange. I think it'll pull more orange.
But this is already on.
Yeah, I think it's going to be kind of an orange, like overall orange. Like I think the red orange
Oy.
will look more orange.
Should I put a lip liner on first? Janessa says her Drew curse. This is
Yeah.
Mama Champagne. I'm gonna tell you this, Mama Champagne. You are an amazing mom. And I say that because Janessa is an amazing person. You raised her. Like, she is just awesome, which means that you are, because you raised her. And Janessa is one of those people, for me, that we instantly just clicked. Instantly clicked. And that doesn't happen for me with a lot of people. Because I know I'm off and I have issues. I mean, I know we all do, but yeah, we just clicked.
Oh, thank you.
And so
Mama
Mama
Champagne is pretty
Champagne,
fabulous.
thank you, Mama Champagne, for giving us such a wonderful human being.
Thanks for unleashing this on the world.
Yes, please do the liner. Ugh. And I did not like this is his darkest lip liner. I did not like this with the Vango Red. I would love for him to come out with a chocolate or a deep brown. So what
Mm.
I think I'm gonna just do do a black liner because then I can always just like blend that down, blend it around or whatever. It works well too with um a dark brown. This is chocolate chip Nima Tang. I do have a backup of this. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. So maybe I'll do the brown. You know what? No, I'm being indecisive. Let's do the brown. I have a feeling I'm gonna end up going back in with the black. This is chocolate chip Nima Tang. That is not available anymore. Um, and I seldom line my lips.
Right back.
Who will you be this time when you come back?
I'll be in the same outfit. I just was like, I couldn't figure out where I set my box of nails. I was like, I need a set of nails. They used to be under my
Okay.
desk, but I moved them over there.
I seldom line my lips, and I seldom even use lip glosses. When MAC came out with their glossy lip liners, I don't know why. I got 3 of them. And I got 5 of their lip glasses, and I've seldom used lip glosses. I don't know if it was a packaging or what, but I saw these and I'm like, ooh. And then I went into the store, and when I seen them, I walked out with 5. I'm just like, who am I? Getting liner and lashes. I know you see me hesitating, right? I'm just like making up stuff. My face is toasty. Yeah, that brought the chocolate opal. And even Yeah, y'all saying keep them both. The House Labs is brighter. It is a highlighter, where this is the finishing powder. But they kind of do the same thing. This is just more like, hey, this is like, yeah, we chilling. This one is like, what's up? I do like them both, though. But I like stuff to be used. That's the thing. And when I realize I'm really not, I want to give it the home. There her is.
There I am.
All right. And because I don't really use bullets, it's always challenging me to put these damn things on. So this is the Vango Red. Oh gosh. I am not a bullet lipstick person. What I thought was to put this on the bottom lip and put the orange one on the top lip, but then already I'm started. Let's do something funky if I can do it. And I don't know whose lips is shaped like this. Like I'm just like that. It's too wide.
Yeah, I
So
have
I'm using just like this
little
part down
skinny.
here. Just give me a liquid with a wand, and then I'll use the tip to do the lip line. And that's looking messy. Not really. I'm going to go back with that lip liner.
Jordan, I think Dion and I are both liquid lipstick fans. We are both big liquid lipstick fans.
This lipstick is underneath the lip line. What the hell? Yeah, if he came out with liquid lipsticks, I would be all over him, I think. In person, this is looking janky because I see the lipstick underneath the lip line. So put on more. So I'm going to end up overlining over here. Not for me, I don't, but for my clients, I do. Like, it is just really weird. And just like with clients, I'll use sponges, but for me, I don't. I'm weird. I'm just like, what the hell?
I used to love a lip brush. I used to use lip brushes all the time and I was really good at it. And then I got into liquid lipstick, so then they always had a doe foot. And then when I would try to
Yes.
use the lip brush again, I've lost
Yeah.
that skill. I can't do it anymore. It's so sad.
This is On the Runway. On the Runway does make Vango Red look red. So this is On the Runway. This is Vango
Yeah.
Red. Thank you for the hearts. Yeah, it's just weird that I do different stuff for clients than me. It is I am liking this I don't even know what to call this lip. So On the Runway here and here and Hung Vango Red here and here.
I like it. Kind of a
Different.
checkerboard.
Yeah. There's Hung Vango Red over here. I'm gonna go back with that lip liner. This is On the Runway over here. I like how On the Runway blends with that brown lip liner. I do really like that. Hung Vango Red. I'm gonna have to overline that lip liner over here, which means we'll do it for both sides. And it is picking up the liner, the lipstick, which is not a problem. Very editorial. Me or Janessa or both, because we're both doing like non-typical type stuff, which I love. Janessa is so much fun. She is definitely an asset to the beauty community because she does do different type makeup. Kay too. Kay does different stuff too. Like not just that everyday mainstream type stuff.
Yes, and Annaboo. If you haven't seen Annaboo's videos, lives as well.
Cool.
I've
I
been
need to
peeking a
go
little
over
bit. I
there.
haven't gone to a live yet, but I've been peeking a little bit, and there's some gorgeous looks.
I need to go over there.
Right now, I'm still a lurker. I haven't actually been to one yet, but I'm still lurking.
Mainstream. Can you at least seriously, Dawn, start doing live? Or not? No. Start doing shorts. I'm overlining the cover Vango red over here. I think that looks a lot better.
So these don't really match what I'm wearing, but these were the closest ones with sticky tabs already applied. So we've got purple nails, purple and black.
It does match. That purple goes with the pink in your necklace.
Yeah, I think it'll work.
That matches. Okay. I am Kay when I finish the lip. I didn't forget. They're open and they're sitting right here. And I took this out of that other witchamajigger. I have lash glue in case I need it, even though these are magnetic or whatever. Trying to get my lip right. Sometimes what I will do, like after the fact, I will take a brush to clean up my lip line or to blend. Why does do that when they have different colors? I actually do like the lip the way it is, though. Yeah, I blended them now and they look the same.
Jewels.
I said that because you, you said that because it's a conspiracy. And these are definitely sticky. The first time I tried to put on lashes, y'all, I was getting ready to put them on, like with the lash going this way, like into my. I was just like, where'd she go?
I'm back.
Oh, damn.
We're at that time. It's at that time where it starts to.
And I can't see.
Is it echoing? Is it quiet?
We must have been on here an hour. Damn it. All right, y'all.
Hello, Mimi. Am I quiet again? I know that happened. That usually happens like an hour and 50 minutes into this. Can you hear me?
Oh my God.
Can anyone hear me? Dion, can you hear me? I feel like I'm having a seance. Like, Dion, can you hear me?
Hi, Mimi.
Dion, are you here?
These edges are not. Why did I even get that tool? For someone who don't wear lashes, and I get these big ass lashes, go big or go home, right?
That's right.
I'm gonna have to remember next time, Janessa, to turn my volume up more because I can barely hear you.
Yeah, I think it's that thing where when we hit almost 2 hours, I'm quiet and you're echoing.
Yeah, I got the echo. I hear myself too, and it annoys me.
YouTube is on its shenanigans.
I do not like.
I like it. I like how it looks.
And no, I did not put glue on them.
Brown.
This is more time than I want to spend. This is why I don't do this.
If you love it, then I love that for you. I love that journey for you. You can't hear me at all?
I don't want to move my phone.
Hello, can you hear me?
I'm turning it up. Then I gotta put it back. Okay.
Hello?
I turned my volume up.
Hello? I think it's the YouTube. I think it's we've hit the timeout on YouTube. YouTube is done with us. Oh.
I did turn you all the way up. Oh, now I sound split up and obnoxious. Are you happy, Kay?
I love Lash. It looks good.
I know it's crooked though. This side is not standing. My fault. I didn't put glue on it. Yeah, it does get funky when we get to an hour. I'm gonna put a little bit of glue on this one.
Yeah. It's usually like when we hit like 1 hour 45 minutes or 1 hour 50 minutes, it just like loses its mind, and it's like, are you still here? What is happening?
Yeah, it used to happen when I got to like 48 minutes, but now definitely when we get to 2 hours almost.
Yeah.
We are Thomas. You are so fucking observant.
I am a drag queen.
You are very observant. Thank you for gracing us with your presence. Oh, damn, Janet, I was going to show him subscribe. Janet's like, Dion, don't. Just stop.
Stop baiting the trolls. The bad trolls.
Don't feed the trolls after midnight.
Oh.
I did put glue in this one. And I'm going to put it more this way. Whereas this one I put in the center.
Where's the center of this wig? What's happening?
Okay, I am hating to love you right now. Because I can't.
There we go. Which hair do we like better, the brunette or the blonde? This one I feel like you can see
I like them both.
better.
These are not my friends. Like, not at all. But they did come from that cheap ass kit, though.
The blonde, Mama Champagne likes the blonde.
No, I don't take it. I'm not going to be wearing lashes. I did better with the clusters than the strip. And these are cheap lashes from the kit the school sent me. And the band is thick as hell.
Hello, Pete. Always nice to meet a fan.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, Pete was trouble. Thanks, Janet.
This is not how I want to spend my next 10 minutes. It's not.
All right. I think we'll go back to the blonde.
Take your negativity elsewhere. Oh, Janet already got rid of them.
This wig actually glows under blacklight. I tested it out. And look, I don't know when it's coming. I always say coming soon, but that could be anytime in the next 6 months. But I'm doing the blacklight makeup challenge over again, where I'm going to get ready with nothing but a blacklight. So I'm going to have to get ready in the dark. I have one of those videos on my channel. And so if you want to go see what we did, I'm going to try to up the ante a little bit and do a little bit more for a blacklight makeup challenge. But now I have a new wig that glows under the blacklight as well.
What's ironic about This is that this one I put the glue on, and it's giving me more problems than this side that I didn't put the glue on. This is not something I'm going to be doing on a regular basis.
There's also, yeah, you can get these little, like, they're kind of like a tweezers, but they've got a little curved part at the end, and you can use that to, like, place your lashes. That one, yes. Yeah. Never mind.
And I made it a point to dig them out of another box and still didn't even use them. You know what? The band is above my lash line. I'm scared to go at my eye with a tool like this. That's what it is. Because I'm uncoordinated and clumsy.
That part. Me too.
So that's why I'm insisting on using my fingers.
Hey, Alessia. Yes, there's something that happens when we've been at this for about 2 hours where YouTube, like, resets, and then Dion ends up with an echo, and I just end up really quiet.
I hate you, Kay. I love you.
Good night, Nina.
Good night, Nina. This is horrible. I am frustrated and I want to be done.
You'll get used to it. You'll get better as you practice.
I don't want to get used to it.
I still struggle with lashes.
No, I'm saying that because I don't even. I honestly don't have a desire to wear lashes on a regular basis. Like, I really don't. I'm doing this because Kay was harassing me. It's not so bad. Just mouth through it. I did have a lot better time with the clusters. And these are shit lashes. The band is thick as hell. Echoes and eyelashes.
Yeah.
A recipe for frustration. Somebody needs to super chat me for this. Where that dude?
Where they do lives, and they'll be like a $5 super chat, and I'll do this. A $10 super chat. You can have like $25. I'll put on a pair of lashes.
That's what I need to do. That person that came in the other day and put $200. I said, "Oh, you super chatting me? $200? Don't be talking about money. You ain't gonna send none."
I know they didn't follow through.
And my eyeshadow, because I'm using my fingers instead of the tool. Or eat something spicy. Can't wait to see the title of this short. I'm gonna be like, this is how not to wear lashes. But that means I gotta keep them on. I didn't mean you, Kay.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh man, and a boo. Super chat me to help me out. I was really just joking. But thank you. That was funny. This side I did not put glue on. So this makes sense. You know what? I'm done. because this is not going to get any better.
Sometimes they're just a little wonky. That's how lashes are.
She can't get the lashes on. They're on. They just janky.
Oh,
I cannot.
I love it. Don't forget that tomorrow night we're going to be over on my channel. We are going to be doing more looks with Hung Vango.
Thank
So
you,
make sure
Janet.
you join us on my channel tomorrow. Hopefully
Oh
YouTube
my
will have us
God.
on.
Hype train. Thank you, Janet.
Love it.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna use the one for the short. And I'm gonna be like, this is how not to do lashes.
So my
Her
channel
channel.
is, it's linked down below, and it's Janessa J Champagne.
Mm-hmm. How long I've been doing this? This is too damn long. This ain't it, y'all. I see why some people charge extra for lashes. It's too damn long. This is not it.
And there's how to spell it. Because J is not just the initial, it's Jaye. And it's probably backwards, but Janessa J.
I moved this one down. That does look better.
Okay. I appreciate it. We're going to have fun. I'm excited. I think I'm going to pair the red and the orange tomorrow. We're going to do a warm red look.
Oh, she's gonna post you too.
Yes,
This
thank
looks
you.
a lot better. I had to move it down. This band is so thick and it's heavy. I can feel it every time I blink. And that's annoying. The clusters I did light because they're lightweight and thinner. Yeah, thank y'all for the super chat. I am nearly done right now. But is it for the poo-poo? Yeah. I'm over here sweating.
You're gorgeous. I love that.
When I used a different pair of lashes, I didn't have this issue. This band is just so freaking thick. Appreciate that, Annabelle. Let me turn this fan on. I'm sweating. Super hot.
Right, Abster.
And a sexy and a non-sexy. All right, I'm ready to go. Oh, I'm sorry, Janessa.
I just said we're super cute. We're very cute.
Good night, Abster. Thank you for being here. Yeah, I'm annoyed. If I was pissed, I'd be cursing. I'm just annoyed. I'll do clusters next time. Those are a lot easier. I'm gonna let Janessa do the outro. because this echoed or you know.
All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming. Let us know down in the comments below what you think about our looks, my little Wicked for Good look that came together. We've got some fabulous greens on Miss Dion. Let us know in the comments below. While you are down there, don't forget to give us that thumbs up to tell us that you appreciated the video. Or if you are one of those bad trolls that we blocked earlier and you are sick of us and you just want us to shut up, go ahead and give us that thumbs down. It is all engagement. The algorithm isn't a picky bitch, and neither am I, and neither is she. And while you're down there, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and then head to my channel and subscribe and hit those bell icons so you'll be notified every time we upload. Dion uploads fairly regularly. I've been a little sketchy, but I'm getting back into it, and October is going to be lit. So you're going to get at least one video a week, and sometimes you might even get a bonus video. Ooh, collaborific. And if you'd like to chat, banter, or commiserate between uploads, all of our social media will be linked down in the description box below, including a link to my website, The World of Champagne, at janessaj.com. Thank you so much for watching. I love and appreciate all of you, and I know Dion does as well in her own echoey way. And so until we see you again,
Good night, everybody.
good night, everybody. Don't forget
Dennis,
to
leave a comment.
leave a comment.
Thank you, Kay, about the backlash. All right, we'll see y'all tomorrow night on
On my
Janessa's channel.
channel.
Good night.
Bye.